Hello once again. We're playing Kerbal Space Program, Episode 3. So, this, as we saw last time, this ship design does not work. It's highly uncontrollable and all around a general pain in the butt. So, let's adapt it a little bit. I'm going to try something different. No idea if this is going to work or not, but we will soon find out. What I'm doing here is, I think the last time it wasn't controllable just because of the way the center of gravity was way down here and the SAS was way up here. So let's move it around, do a little bit less thrust, and let's see if we can't make a difference here. Like we discovered, we didn't have quite enough science to unlock anything else, so let's give this a shot, see what it does. Kerbal E03 ready to launch. So hopefully this thing doesn't immediately explode. No, it doesn't. Okay. And yes, we want everything to go, so launch. Now hopefully this thing is going to be more controllable. And I'm quickly finding out that it is even worse. Yeah! Look at this. This is not good at all. Once again, should have built in an abort mode. Can I do a crew report here? Crew report. No, I'm not going to get any science out of that. Well, that was certainly interesting. Can we salvage this at all before hitting the ground horribly and exploding? 900 meters. No, this isn't going to work. Okay, come on. We can do this. We can do this. I believe. No, I don't. Bail. Okay, so I think we've just learned that this isn't going to work. But Jebediah is fine and he's loving it. So let's give this another shot. I'm not really sure what to do here. I got a little bit of science, just not 0.1, I think we've maxed out the amount that you can get out of science from returning a Kerbal spacecraft from the surface of Kerbal to the surface of Kerbal. So let's just tear all this crap off. I think what I might try doing is let's just put a booster stage right on the bottom. Let's just do that and see what that does. Ooh, crap. Forgot to... There's one critical piece that I have to do before I launch here. Rename vessel. It's not Kerbal E3, it's Kerbal E4. Excellent. Now we can launch. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I guess I didn't really need to throttle up. But we're just going to use a solid booster here. Hopefully SAS can keep us pointed in a good direction here. Until... just to give us a little bit of altitude before we kick in the main rocket. The idea is let's get into some kind of orbit here. And maybe get some science. So that we can unlock some better parts. Because right now, this isn't working out well. Launch. There we go. Okay, good. And we are still accelerating. Excellent. Okay, so that didn't hurt us with this rocket. Ultimately, I guess it did help us. We're still not going very fast, but we'll get there. Jebediah is loving it. Look over here. Like, yeah. And that was a text message. Silence. I'm recording, damn it. Alright, so we're continuing on. I am banking a little bit over, although that's really not going to make much of a difference here. I think the rule of thumb is once you get to 10,000 meters, you should start to change and angle to where you want your orbit to be. Since this is a fairly weak rocket, I'm not really sure how much of that we're going to be able to accomplish, but let's see. The one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to launch and then get too low that I can't pull out of the drag. So I'm going to stay relatively vertical here still for a while. And hopefully we can get past this little marker here where the atmosphere thins out a bit and we have a little bit more control over what we're doing without getting immediately sucked back down towards the ground. So far so good though. I don't think we're going to get orbit here, but we're going to get high. See, the stars are coming in now. We're out of the worst of the atmosphere here. So let's do a hard bank over and see if we can get some progress here. Come on. I think we're going to run out of fuel though before we get into any kind of orbit. 250. See, the problem is that we have enough to reach an orbit, but, you know, I won't be able to get them home. So, observe mystery goo. We're going to get some science out of that. So I'm going to keep that. And then what I'll do is I'm going to do an EVA here and have Jebediah get the science out of it. So here he is doing his spacewalk. And if you get close enough, collect data, remove data. Excellent. Man, he's just loving it. Hee I love their little goofy faces. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun. EVA report. Just above Kerwin's water. Sure, let's take some science. The more science we can get, the faster we can unlock parts, and the less boring these spaceships become. So, you know, there's some incentive. So let's get back on board here. Oh, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Oh, no, going the wrong way. Don't freak out. Grab. Awesome. Woohoo! I always have a little bit of a heart attack every time I do an EVA, but but it worked out all right. Did we put an antenna on this thing? Of course we did. Excellent. Crew report. I'm going to transmit that one because you get 100% for it. Woohoo! All right, so I think there's not much to do until we splash back down. So I will I'll cut here because oh my god, we got quite a ways to go here, and I'll resume when there's something interesting happening. Okay, so I'm up at just past our apoapsis here, and we can get some more science. So time for another spacewalk. So let's drift off. Turn on RCS jetpack. And collect a sample. Collect data. Remove. Excellent. Okay, and grab and board. So now, yes, we have more. And crew reporting in from space. More science. Let's transmit that one back. Oh, crap. We're going to run out. No! No! Okay. Do another crew report and keep it that time. So that way we can that way we can actually collect it. So, whatever. Anyway, I will be back once we have something interesting here. And we're beginning a descent here. I just ejected our spent stage, and that's why it's important to grab the science out of those first, because there they go, off to burn up and crash into the surface, never to be recovered. And this thing has no electrical charge, plenty of monopropellant, but no reaction thrusters, so whatever. And we'll go in for a landing. Ooh, look at that go. I always love this part. You know, I must have watched Apollo 13 like hundreds of times, and I always like, I mean, They do mess up a couple of technical inaccuracies, but I always love that scene where you see the fire just scooting down the edges of the capsule as they return to Earth. It's a great effect, and it actually does hold up years later. It's that kind of combination of practical special effects and visual effects that you get from those 90s era movies where they like Jurassic Park. It's a mixture of CG and, animatronics and all that stuff. So it actually does hold up. So I don't know what my point is. I just like the red flames. Anyway, see you on the surface. And slam. We're on the ground, as you notice as well, too, 360 meters above the above sea level. So, don't assume that you can wait under 500 meters to deploy your parachute. One other thing I'm going to do is let's do an EVA here. I mean, I'm on the other side of the planet. Let's see if there's something we can do here. I love their little kind of John Wayne kind of saunter that they do. Surface sample. Ooh, actually, yep, looks like dirt. Let's take that. Heck, if we can get some science out of it. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? Okay, I guess I should have figured that there was ways of collecting science on Kerbal itself. So, keep data. And let's plant a flag for good measure. Canada. Woohoo. So what do we call this? Kerbal for landing site. Flags are fun. Fun with flags. Down is good. Up is no. Anyway, okay. So there we go. So let us go back on board here. Maybe one day we'll take a space plane over here and visit the site. We'll board. And can we do a crew report from here as well? Oh, no. Okay. All right. So let's recover the vessel and see. I think we actually did get some decent amount of science here. For as suborbital as that flight was. Whoa. Yeah, so that worked out. Mystery goo, surface sample, EVA reports, crew reports, recovery of vessel. Wow, that was quite fruitful, actually. So, I think we can unlock quite a bit of stuff here. So, what do we want first? I want those radial decouplers. Let's research those. This is the separatrons and the bigger booster, and these are the vectoring engines, which will allow a lot more control. That's the more efficient in space. Let's see here, 390 in vacuum versus 370 in vacuum, or what's the other one? 370. Yeah, so it's slightly more efficient for less weight. I think we might need to go with this, though, for the launch stability enhancements and struts. Can we do that? Yes, we can. I need struts. And then 7 more science. I guess we're not unlocking anything else. Okay, so I'm going to design Kerbal 5 here. And I'll be right back. All right, so I've got Kerbal 5 ready to launch here. So I've done some improvements. I've added some more science cans. Added these. These are liquid-fueled rockets. Put the nose cones on there because they do lower drag. Even though drag's not properly implemented, whatever. I like the way it looks. Anyway, put some fins on here for stabilization, just because fins are cool. And put these solid fuel boosters at the bottom to hopefully give us a little bit of a boost before we let these go. So one thing I want to make sure is that I've got everything staged properly, and it's already quite clear that I don't. I need to put these in with the solid fuel. These are the launch arms. As you can see, they're holding everything up. When those detach, what is this one? Oh, this is the one in the middle. So it needs to be there too. When those detach, this needs to fire. Oh, come on. I'm going to take that, put that one down there, as well as the one in the middle. Get rid of that. Where is that? Is that up here? What is that? Uh-oh. Oh, that's the other part of this. You can see it highlighting in there. And that is separate from that, is separate from that. I think we are ready to launch. So let's see what this does. Not tested this design, which is probably a bad idea. But let's see how badly I screw it up. Shall we? This does not look like it's going to remain stable. I would imagine this thing's going to splay out immediately and just explode, but feeling stupid? I know I am. 3, 2, 1, launch. Oh my. It's not destroyed itself yet, so I guess that's a good thing. It's going to quickly burn out of its solid fuel, though. I don't want it tipping over. Trying to make sure it doesn't start wobbling or anything. This might actually be somewhat stable, which means that the second stage will be just terrible. So, and launch. Look at that. Just launch right out of the way of that thing. I think the fins help to keep it stable, I guess. I don't know. I'm not usually a fin person, but I figured, what the heck, right? Time to try new things. One thing I am missing is the fuel lines so that you can link the stage tanks to the center one. So unfortunately, I can't do anything like asparagus staging at the moment. Oh, we should be turned over by now. Somewhat inefficient of a launch here. But hopefully we'll have enough here to get into an orbit this time. Come on. You can do it. And as soon as these tanks are out, I'm going to ditch them. So right about now. And we leave them behind. Fantastic. So we are up high enough that I'm going to cut our engines. Let's see where we stand here. Oh my. I went much farther than I wanted to. So let us create an orbit. I think we're actually going to make it this time. That's 460, really? Alright. Let's bring it down a bit. 590. 490. Yeah, sure, why not? So it'll be a burn of 34 seconds in 8 minutes. I'm not sure if I have enough fuel, but what the heck, let's give it a go. So I'm just going to speed up time a little bit so that we get to that point. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow down. And get to... So 34 seconds divided by 2, we should be burning already. Oh, and I don't nearly have enough propellant. So this will be another suborbital, but I think it was because I didn't start my turn until late, and then I left. I was burning too far in one direction. Yeah, I screwed that up. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we're gonna... Oh, did you... The camera view changed. We are in orbit. Look at that! Woohoo! I'm going to stay there because I still want to decelerate and return home at some point, but we are in orbit, and it only took 5 ships to do it. Observe that goo. 2.3 science. Yeah, well, diminishing returns for goo, I guess. I'm going to keep that data. Let's do a crew report. It's very round. Yes, we already did that one, I guess. EVA. Can we take a... there we go. Let's get the science out of here. Collect... Nope. No. I didn't want to reset the canister. Damn it. Derp. Derp that up now, didn't I? Let's observe the goo. Get another 2.3 science out of it. Once again, do an EVA. Maybe do it right this time. Don't click things fast. Don't panic. Be careful. There we go. All right, now let's do a quick EVA report. And we're going to get another 8 science out of that. Awesome. So, no. Wow. Got to watch what I'm doing. Come on. Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I just hit space and I don't know what that does. Okay, come on. We're going to make it. Grab. Board. Okay, we're good. Ooh, wow. Weird. All right, so we made it to orbit. So hopefully we'll have unlocked some science in the meantime. I'm going to do a couple of laps around the Kerbal and then try to land in a new place. Get a little bit more science, and then hopefully next time we will unlock some new parts and be able to maybe make a Minmus shot or a moon shot. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.